Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of T.L.D.C. John
and Drew. And today, okay, now I know you've heard probably from a lot of people not to give up. Not to give up on this, not to give up on that. But today we're going to talk about things to give up. Maybe the bad things in life.
Yeah.
You know, things that are holding you back.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just the negative things.
Mm-hmm. And that can also be foods. Yes. Foods are things we probably love more than anything in this world. And there are certain foods, if you're trying to be healthy, trying to stay healthy, stay lean, whatever your build is or your goal is, there are certain foods that you have to get rid of for obvious reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Soda. We'll start with soda. How many people at home don't casually drink soda? Raise your hand. I'm not saying I do, but there's a lot of people who obviously would raise their hand. You don't need that. Aspartame, all that sugar, carbs.
Don't need it.
Don't need it. Get rid of it. You know, I'll throw this one out there. Milk. Calcium's good. The milk, that adds a layer of fat. I do almond milk because there's no lactose, so I don't got to worry about that. And there's no sugar. I do the unsweetened almond breeze. I kid you not. Vanilla unsweetened is great.
Mm-hmm.
Tastes great. I love it. Chips. Okay. Lay's. The one with the owl. I can't remember the brand. What's the one with the brand? The one with the owl. Can't remember.
Some onion rings or something? Funyuns or something?
I don't know. Whatever. You guys know what
Any
I'm talking
kind of
about.
chips.
Chips. Get rid of them. If you were going to do chips, you know, you might want to do maybe organic blue corn, maybe with like low sodium, sea salt. That's fine. But other than that, like chips, you know, obviously no candy. Don't do no Snickers. If you're going to, you know, ice cream, no. And then for those of you, I've noticed this could be a common problem, drinking on the weekends. So I encounter people who say, oh, my problem is the weekends, man. And why? Oh, man, you know, I'll be drinking on weekends, man. I'll be in the club with the Hypnotic and then dead carbs. Don't need them. Don't need them. You know what I mean? If it's one thing, it's one thing to have a drink once in a blue moon for a special occasion with the family. By all means. I'm not trying to encourage drinking by any means, obviously. But if those people who do drink or once in a blue moon, family time is fine.
Mm-hmm.
Or even once every now and then, one glass of wine because it has resveratrol, which is an antioxidant and it's good for the skin. Resveratrol is good stuff. Research it. So no alcohol, you know, no pizza. No. Fruits are good too. Don't be comfortable eating a lot of fruits. That's a lot of sugar.
A lot of sugar.
Bananas. One banana a day is fine. Don't be eating 3 or 4. It's too much sugar, high in fat. No. You know, some fruits are fine in the morning, you know, and they take a while to break down, digest. Be careful with fruits. Fast food, which is probably the biggest challenge, and it's hard because I know sometimes you guys might go to work and you're hungry and it's more convenient. Do me a favor, your days off, make tubs of food. Go out shopping and get some tubs.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it took me the other day, I made some whole grain pasta. It was good. It lasted me 4 days. I made me about 6 tubs. Had some buffalo chicken, salad. You know, that kept me up at work. And so I didn't have to worry about eating junk food or anything. Because I know it's hard. It's really hard. It's a big mind game. It's a big mind game. So I just want to say that. And then, another thing I'll just say as far as, you know, giving certain things up. Close friends who do nothing but hold you back. And hold you back from achieving your potential. Sometimes you have to learn to sacrifice in order to achieve. I cannot push that enough. If you don't sacrifice, if you sometimes, I know it sounds mean, but if you don't know how to sacrifice, you're not getting nowhere. Sometimes you have to learn how to sacrifice in order to achieve, and I know it sucks, but it has to be done sometimes. You will have some close people who will hold you back and tell you things you can't do. Don't make you believe in yourself because you're close to that person. Their opinion might mean a lot. Get rid of them. And I mean, get rid of them, like, sayonara, just part ways. You have to. I've had good friends that I've had to cut off for reasons, and, hey, I do what I gotta do. I'm not saying I'm trying to be heartless, it's just, I won't get nowhere. So, that's what I have to say. Andrew?
I mean, I'm just gonna add on a few things that John said. With the fast foods, I mean, as you can imagine, America is the worst country for fast foods. Worst country for obesity.
Obesity.
It's not good at the end of the day.
No,
it's
it
very
isn't.
unhealthy.
Very.
There's nothing positive about it.
Nope.
Nothing.
Nope.
Now, I'm going to talk about something that's affected me
Mm-hmm.
in a lot of ways. It's affected my family,
Mm-hmm.
and it's probably affecting you, or it could be affecting you. John mentioned a little bit about alcohol. Now, I'm gonna get real with you. I've been in rehab twice. For alcoholism, and it took me a long time because I had things in my life that basically I needed to cover up. I was hurt, I was depressed, and I used alcohol to comfort me, and it became a problem. And my family has, for the longest I can remember, there's been alcoholism. So, but there is some good news. I gave it up. Now, I'll always be an addict. There'll always be that chance that I could go back to it, but for the last 5 months, I can say I've been sober. I've been sober for the last 5 months. I've given it up. And the funny thing is, since I was 21, it's been the longest streak since then. Since I was 21. I'm almost 26. I can't say almost because my birthday's in December, but 7 months, I'll be 26. So, basically 5 years ago, I started drinking. And this is the longest streak. And I'm proud of myself for giving it up. Another thing I had to give up was, just sitting at home, watching TV, video games. I had to give it up to get serious in life. That was something big for me, because I was only a child. So throughout my life, they've always been close to me. But nowadays, I find myself, I have my own business, and we're doing T.L.D.C. I just recently got a job, so I'm starting to focus on making my money and getting my life together. So that's something I gave up on. Now, every now and then I play. I'm not gonna lie, I watch TV, mostly the NBA, basketball, or I'll play a game every now and then. But I had to really get serious with it. So I gave it up. I gave it up playing all the time, because I had to. So if you're all out there just sitting on the couch doing that, it's a T.L.D.C. We're here to inspire and motivate. Get your life together. Find your goals. Focus on something, because you can.
Don't let those bad habits control you, man. Don't let it. It'll destroy you. Slowly. It'll be like a small tumor slowly growing inside you, and you don't want that. You don't want that at all, man. Don't be scared to change, man. Don't be scared to change certain ways in life in order to do better. Just go for it, man. You got nothing to lose. You got a family. You got kids. That right there should already inspire and motivate you, man. So.
Oh, sorry. Just to add, another big one that I was doing, I was also smoking. It got to the point where I was smoking cigarettes, blacks. I was smoking 2 packs a day.
Don't be smoking.
2 packs a day. And that's probably, obviously, it could lead to cancer. One of the biggest killers on earth. It could lead to heart attacks. I mean, it's just not healthy at all. So I've given that up too. That's something else I wanted to add. So
Yeah, man, cigarettes are gross, man. I don't know how people do it. I don't know how people can. I tried it when I was 12 in Puerto Rico. When I visit my dad, because my dad did it, I thought it was cool, because my pops. So I tried it with two Spanish kids. Clearly, I don't know Spanish. I don't know how I was able to talk to these kids at the time. I really don't. I was able to converse. Mira, mira. Yeah, yeah. Oh, dame, dame. Yeah. Somehow I was able to converse against my hand gesture. Anyhow, my dad was asleep. I took the pack. My dad doesn't know this, so Dad, if you're watching, I'm sorry. I was 12 years old. Tried it. Took like maybe 2 or 3 hits. I should that. Excuse my language. That was gross. Tried it. I didn't like the taste in my mouth. I just never again in my life have I touched a cigarette. And the funny thing is, I mess with people and I'll be like, let me get a cigarette. But I'll smoke a cigarette. I'm just kidding with you, man. I don't need that. I don't need it, man. It's gross. It's just never again, man. Never again in my life have I ever touched a cigarette. Nope. Don't need it. Don't need it in my life, man. I'm all set. Yeah, I mean, anything else to add? Pretty much covered. I've said what I had to say.
I mean, just like I said earlier, there's some things in life that you can give up on.
Sometimes, sadly, you have to. Because if you don't, you're gonna be stuck in life.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't want to be stuck in life. You don't want to be stuck in the same hole at 25, 35, 45, man. No, don't need that. Get out that hole, man. Crawl out.
Mm-hmm.
Crawl out the hole, man. If it ain't doing you any good, man. You know?
Exactly.
So, I know it's hard. Sacrificing isn't easy. I understand that. I understand. But sometimes it's just that necessary for yourself, not for others. For you.
Starts with you.
Mm-hmm. You always come first, not anyone else. So, that's today's lesson. Today's segment. T.L.D.C. We're here to inspire, motivate you guys, fellow dream chasers, innovators, creators, crazy, healthy gym people. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep it up. You know what it is. John
And Drew.
Stay positive, stay motivated. As Drew always tells you guys. Start with the I can, not the I can, alright? Wake up every day and tell yourself I can.
I can.
Not I can, because that's how you think, then you ain't gonna get nowhere, then you can't do nothing.
Nothing.
But you guys can, so. Until then, stay tuned.